Part 1. The Silent Blade. The village of Myraglen lay nestled between dense green forests and a valley wrapped in mist. Though its mornings glimmered with birdsong, by twilight a heavy silence pressed against the air, as if the night itself held its breath. Children whispered of an ancient curse that lingered in the heart of the forest, where no one dared to tread. The villagers called it the Dagger's Edge. Legend spoke of a blade forged in sorrow, tempered by the blood of a forgotten king, and cursed to thirst endlessly for fear. It was said that whoever touched it would hear whispers that never stopped, voices of the lost, guiding them toward both glory and ruin. Among the villagers was Elira, a quiet young woman with eyes that held more questions than answers. Orphaned as a child, she often wandered to the forest's border, drawn by a pull she couldn't explain. Every evening, she felt the hush of the trees calling her, urging her toward the place no villager dared to go. Her grandmother often warned her, "Child, the Dagger's Edge does not choose lightly. It carves destiny sharper than any blade." One stormy night, as thunder rolled like drums of war, Elira's fate unfolded. The wind howled, bending the treetops as if the earth itself was bowing to something greater. Drawn beyond reason, Elira found herself walking into the forest. The deeper she went, the colder it became, until frost clung to her lashes though it was midsummer. Then, in a clearing lit by ghostly moonlight, she saw it. A dagger stood thrust into a blackened stone, its hilt wrapped in silver vines that pulsed faintly, as if alive. The air trembled around it, and the ground seemed to shiver beneath her feet. Elira froze, her breath shallow. Whispers crept into her ears, not from the wind, but from the dagger itself. "You are the one. You have always been the one." Her fingers itched to touch the hilt, though fear clawed her spine. The dagger radiated both terror and sorrow, a chilling beauty that made her soul ache. She knew, deep within, that turning back was no longer possible. Something unseen had chosen her. When her hand finally grasped the hilt, a searing cold shot through her veins. Visions flooded her mind, faces twisted in anguish, kingdoms burning, shadows laughing. Yet within the horror lay something else, a fragile melody, a heartbeat in the darkness, calling her name. Elira screamed as the world around her shattered like glass. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer in the clearing. She stood in a ruined hall of stone, the air thick with ash and sorrow. Broken banners fluttered weakly, and at the center of the hall